Hello today, and today we're going to have a game of Top Gear 2 on the Commodore Amiga. Now this is a game I've not played back in the day. Now Gremlin obviously done Lotus 1, 2 and 3, all the Lotus games, which I had all three back in the day for my Commodore Amiga 500. I don't think any of them worked on my Amiga 1200 as far as I remember. That's why I didn't play them that great, well, a great deal. When I got my Amiga 1200 I was using that more than my Amiga 500, so my Amiga 500 weren't really getting a look at, and I don't think any of the Lotus games worked on my Amiga 1200. That's why I preferred Jaguar XJ220, because that did run on my Amiga 1200. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to play Top Gear 2. Right, so I will be comparing this to maybe the first Lotus game, I don't know, because they were done by the same people. But I think this was made more for consoles. Top Gear and Top Gear 2 came out on the Super Nintendo. I have reviewed both of those games. But only Top Gear 2 come out on the Amiga. I think it also came out on the Mega Drive as well. Okay, let's have a look at the options. So music, difficulty amateur. Okay, we'll keep that. So now 1 or 2 players on this. Right, let's go to race game. Right, so player. Oh, you can enter your name. We ain't going to bother because you can't use your keyboard. You've got to use your joystick by the looks of it, so fuck that. Gears. Automatic, of course. Speed. Well, miles per hour, because I live in the UK, so we go by miles per hour over here. Oh, that fucking kilometres an hour shit. What the Europeans do. Yeah, but the UK are a part of the... No, I don't give a shit. We do different things in the UK. We do things our way, not what the Europeans say. Fuck them. I'm only joking. We're out of the EU. Anyway, let's not go into that. Cause a political war now. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it. I'm only joking. Calm down. I'm only joking. Right. Okay. Right, let's start the game. God, I can see the comments coming already. How can you say that about Europeans? I'm joking! we just do things our way in the UK. That's all I'm saying. Right, so we can't afford anything. We've got no money. Right, so this is the 2-disc game. I'm running this on Amiga 1200 set, so this would have run on an AGA computer. So why didn't any of the Lotus games? So I don't think any of the Lotus games ran on my AGA Amiga 1200. I thought that was Outrun. I thought that was going to be Outrun tune for a second there. Right, so you use fire button to accelerate. Always a plus. Always a plus. So I'm in 18th. So now something I notice immediately. It seems very flat. I mean, the playing area, you only got a little, just a flat piece, you know. It's not exactly. Now I know the HUD, but most of the area. Playing area is sky. Oh fuck. I mean, look at it. It's mainly in sky. Got the undulation. That looks nice, but I know it's a game probably made for 2-player, and I know. I think with the Lotus games, what they made with the first Lotus game was having always constant 2-player screens. So you only got a letterbox effect when you was playing on one player. They fixed that with Lotus 2 and 3. Now I do like the Lotus games. I think my favourite was the third one. But as I said, the reason why I didn't play the Lotus games that much because I couldn't get them to run on my Amiga 1200. I'm sure I couldn't get them because I would have played them otherwise if they ran on my Amiga 1200. Because that was the Amiga I was using mostly. I wasn't going to keep setting up my Amiga 500 just to play certain games. And eventually I did sell my Amiga 500. Right, so do we get a turbo in this? I know it's a one button game, so we don't get no turbo by the looks of it. Unless we push, oh for fuck's sake. Let it rip. Oh, you can. I think if we push spacebar. Oh fucking hell! Now I'm Now I was distracted by that. Yeah, you do. You push spacebar, you get turbos, you get nitros. Now this was 1994. Why couldn't you have assigned a second button for that if you had a two button joystick? Why couldn't you have that option? I think by the 94 time there was some games that was supporting at least two buttons, so that would have been nice to have that option to have a second button, because I do believe the Amiga could support up to 3 different joystick buttons. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I've heard. So we could have got some games that could have been a rival to the Mega Drive or any other console really, but I mean, now I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look as good as the Lotus games, but it plays fine. It plays fine. Don't know how many turbos I'll get. Oh, done it. Where did I come? Hang on. First place versus first place. I don't get that. You have qualified. Thank fuck for that. Right. So where am I? I put it as player 1. So oh, it's the old traditional Formula 1 points. So you only get places in the top 6. So it's laid out the same way as the old Formula 1 points, not current. I think we're talking about, well, when did they change the point systems? In the early 2000s, wasn't it? Can't remember now. So we got 1,000. So we still can't afford an engine upgrade. Oh, if you push down, you can push tyres. So if you push down, right, so wet tyres, dry tyres, gears, right, nitro, ooh. Side armour, fucking hell, respray, fucking hell, there's a lot of options in this. Right, there's no more, so let's have a respray. That makes it interesting, this game. Front armour, how much is that? Well out of my price range. What's that? Rear armour, nitros, still out of my price range. What's the gears? Out of my price range, so fuck it. Let's continue with another race. So the music sounds good, but it doesn't have that radio like you did in the Lotus game, so I think it randomises the music, but can't have everything. It can't be Lotus. You can't have it the same as Lotus. You know, it's got its own way. Oh, that looks better. I mean, the graphics are fine. So it does random changes the music, like turbos. It's a bit of a pain in the arse to push the space bar. Oh! Oh, you bastard. See, it's really awkward to... No, it's with the controller I'm using. It can be a bastard. Now, I know I can with the emulator. When I can assign the second button as the turbo button. All I have to do is just assign space to the second button on the controller. That's no problem. But the thing is, it ain't the point, because you wouldn't be doing that on real hardware. You can't do that on real hardware. Unless you can... No, I don't think there was any keyboard options. But I do like the fact that you use fire to accelerate. That's always a plus. Always a plus with me. Instead of using forward to accelerate. Oh, fucking hell. Alright, so... fucking hell. So you are limited to how much nitro you can use, or... Yeah, it is nitro. Fuck it. I don't like those speech bubbles. That just makes it look shit. But the frame rate is quite nice on the Amiga. It plays fine. It does play fine. So you do have to watch out for fuel. So it makes me think later stages you have to top up for fuel, like in the Lotus games. Or I think it's in, yeah, it definitely was. I don't know if it was all the Lotus games now. Oh, I do have nitro. Oh, perhaps no, I don't. I'm out of nitro. No, yeah, I am out of nitro. Oh. So I'm trying to push it, means I ain't got none left. Okay. I'm out of nitros. One player. So you're only racing one car by the looks of it. Because I'm 1P and the other one's in first, so it looks like... No. That's first place. You're racing a lot of cars. I'm in 9th place. Yeah, so I'm on the last lap. I'm not doing very well. I ain't got no nitros. Music sounds good. You don't have the radio. But then again, it's not the Lotus games. Oh, fucking hell, I'm doing worse now. So, you do get damage in this game as well. So that's probably why my car's going slowly, because I've taken on too much damage. See, the front of the car's, I think the front of the car's quite damaged. So I can only achieve 86 miles an hour, and I come 10th, and I did absolutely crap. So I think it's a championship game. I'm still qualified though. Because where am I in the championship? Well, come 10th, I'll ignore that. Right, so while I've still only got 1 point, because obviously you only get points for top 6, and Australasia 4 laps. So can I repair my car? That's the question. Front arm, how much I've got? I've still got for only £1,000, so I still can't afford to fuck all. About tyres, no. Oh, afford. I want wet tyres. Let's just continue. I probably will make this one the last race, because I don't want this review to go on way too long. And it does support 2 disk drives, by the way, so I don't have to do no disk swapping. Always a good thing. That bit north sounds like Outrun when it's about yeah, you know the tune. Splash waves in it. So I think it repairs the damage. So I like the night effect's quite nice. Loser, oh fuck. We don't need that. I think it's trying to make it, I don't know, appeal to younger audience maybe, I don't know. I don't like all that fucking bullshit. Don't need all that speech bubble shit. Fuck it. Right, so how many nitros? Oh, so we get topped up with at least 6 nitros, I guess. No, I do like this game. I do like it. I mean, I wouldn't have complained if I had this back in the day. That's the fun thing, this would have worked on my Amiga 1200. And anything that worked on my Amiga 1200 was always a plus point. I mean, Jaguar XJ220 ran on my Amiga 1200 as well as my Amiga 500 with no problems at all, so why couldn't the Lotus games? Yeah, but people might say, oh yeah, but you could have done this, could have used a degrader. Yes, I know there was them degraders because I had that 1.3 Kickstarter for my Amiga 1200 back in the day. And not many games still worked. I think some did. I think you can mess about with the chips or something. They can turn certain chips off or something like that. Once again, not all my games still worked. I think it was more the early Amiga titles on the 500 that didn't work. Outrun didn't work. Well, that was quite a blessing because I couldn't give a fuck about that game. We weren't very good on the Amiga anyway. But my favourite game did work on the 1200, which was Formula 1 Grand Prix by Jeff Crammond. That worked on both Amigas, so that was a plus point. So graphics are nice, it moves at a nice frame rate. I think I do prefer the road graphics, because why would the road be grey? You know, the road's a bit too grey. But I don't know. That's just a minor niggle. That's not really important. I mean, the most important thing is the gameplay, and I think it plays fine. Right, I can only go. Right, let's put the. I keep forgetting I've got nitros. You've got to push the space bar, but you know, I can't really say nothing about that because I would have been doing that back in the day if I did. But it's fine. The gameplay's fine. It's nice. It's quite nice. Cars are different colours. I don't know what we're supposed to be driving, by the way. I think it's some generic sports car. Obviously didn't have no license attached to it, and this ain't got nothing to do with the Top Gear BBC television show. Right, you have qualified, but we're going to leave it there, because it does seem a bit quite easy to play, but then again it is on the lowest level, so it gets you into the game, so that's fine. That's fine. But I think we played 3 levels of it, and I think it absolutely plays well. It's a good game. So yeah, if you haven't played this one already, and if you like the Lotus games, then maybe give this one a try and see how you what you think of it. Maybe compare it to the Lotus games. I don't know. I'd definitely probably go to say it might be better than. Well, I'd say it's on par with the first one. I know it's got more of a full screen, but it doesn't. You see more of the sky, if anything, with this game. But Lotus 2, Lotus 3, I'd say were better. But you know, it ain't that much. I still like this game, and I still would like it, because if I had it, it would have worked on my Amiga 1200 without any problems. So it would have got more of a play. Anyway, going to end this now. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, and goodbye.